Maps are meant to be followed, not stolen. They hit away the real answers, but I'm here to decode them. What's going on? It's Khalil back with another one of Who Stole the Map? Man, I love a sample. Samples are part of the essence of hip hop. Without samples, I don't know where hip hop would be. But I think there's something that people need to tread lightly with when it comes to samples or, renditions. A lot of times, these samples can hold weight that an artist puts themselves up against unfairly. Now, if they kill it, hey, it might be better, and you go from there. Some of the largest hits have been from samples. If you listen to the radio, you'll hear a sample 9 times out of 10. There's going to be some type of sample in there, some type of, recreation of a classic or a song that was used in the past to resurface it and make it into a hit. So the one I want to talk about here today is Cardi B, Imaginary Players. Now, let me preface this by saying the song that she is trying to emulate and take components of utilizes a sample. There's a sample in that song. The song I'm referring to is Imaginary Players by Jay-Z. That song utilizes a sample. So I'm not saying he's the architect of it all, but she just put out a song called Imaginary Players. And what she's doing is she's trying to take the cadence, she's taking the flow and trying to show a little bit of what Jay-Z did. And I think this is a huge mistake. The reason why I think this is a huge mistake is just because if we take a step back and look at Cardi B's history, Cardi B is another great case study we can look into. She was loved and respected specifically because she was real. She came from reality TV. She didn't have a filter. People felt like she was their cousin. They could relate to her. She said a lot of things that people were afraid to say, and she did a lot of things that people were afraid to do or felt as if somebody of a certain status shouldn't do. And probably could be true about that. But the reason why her career took off is because in terms of the playing field, there weren't a lot of women that were out there that were able to garner the attention like a Nicki Minaj, where she was able to go on this amazing run and have both men and women as well spin her bars. Cardi, her authenticity, just being herself, allowed her to put out music and put it in the streets, get those street teams and DJs and everybody to get behind the music and feel the energy. And then also as well, now you got a label coming on top of that energy that's already being built up. It's already bubbling. So now you're just putting a budget on top of that and you're just exploding from there. That first album she put out, accolade after accolade after accolade. And I know you can make criticism about her and say, oh, she didn't write all of it. She has writers. She XYZ. A lot of these rappers, they have writers. Not the best, in my opinion, but a lot of them utilize writers. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna give her negative points off of that. What I'm going to do is just say that I feel here is where she ran into a wall that I don't know if she's gonna be able to recover from. So she gets on this song. She's on the song. She's talking braggadocious. The original Jay-Z's on there. It's very chill flow, laid back, but he's going in. He's talking his stuff on there, braggadocious, just going in. She's doing the same thing. She's talking about stocks. She's talking about endorsements. She talking about just her lavish lifestyle compared to these other female MCs and they can't touch her. And that's cool and everything. But I think because of what the original was, for a true fan of hip hop, she didn't do it justice. She has a huge enough fan base where a lot of her fans are going to rock with it regardless because of who it is. But are they rocking with it because it's good or are they rocking with it because of who it is? I think majority of them will be rocking with them because of who it is. Because she's not even on beat. It doesn't sound natural. All those things that made her special are not found in this at all. I heard another rendition of it. Somebody on Twitter threw it on Get Money, Junior Mafia, and it sounded amazing. I was like, man, I wish they would have used that sample. That would have been dope because it sounds more of a natural kind of flow. I think right here, she's trying to be something she's not. Jay-Z is a one-on-one. So if you're gonna go and take something that Jay-Z did and give your own little feel to it, you better be coming hard. And I don't think she has the pen, I don't think she has the cadence, I don't think she has the flow to even be in the same park as Jay-Z. So I think that's where she made a grave mistake. I think her team allowing her to put this out the way that they did is a mistake. And I think it shows what's coming with her upcoming album. I think she hasn't put out another project over the past X amount of years. It's probably been like, man, like 6, 7 years since she put out her project. And I think that comes from fear. I think that comes from achieving so much success so fast that you know what you have to put out next in terms of a project has to be amazing or things just kind of downfall from there. And the specific problem with that is because she's gotten endorsements. The money she's getting off right now is all based off of that success from that first album and everything she's been able to do from that success. So, man, she botched this. Being from New York, being a former rapper myself, being somebody that loves this genre and loves what different artists are able to do in terms of cadence and flows and tundras and all these different aspects. This ain't it. Cardi, hire a new team because if I were on your team, I would have never allowed you to do this. I want you to be who you are. Even if you listen to that song a little bit back in the day, this isn't you. You can rap a little bit, but it needs to be in a certain pocket for your voice, for your accent, for your just style to flourish. Like you seen her in her first album. She got on songs with Bad Bunny. She's got on songs with Bruno Mars. She's done all these different pockets, but they all were a fit based off of her voice, based off of how she raps. Whoever wrote this, helped her write this, they should have never did this. I don't think this was a good idea. I think it's going to hurt in the long term. Those are my thoughts. I know y'all Cardi fans, y'all can let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know you're not going to be happy about that. I know y'all feel she killed it. I don't think she did. As a lover of hip hop, as somebody who's listened to some of her other music, I think she could have did a way better job than this. And this just seems lazy and I'm not a fan of it. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'll make more videos like this if you guys like it. This is Who Stole the Map. Maps are meant to be followed, not stolen. They hid away the real answers, but I'm here to decode them. This is Khalil, Who Stole the Map, and I'm out of here. All right.